Hey there everybody, how's it going? My name is Lane and welcome back to another episode on the CraftWorks SMP. So in today's episode, we've got a few things that really need to get done. So there's one shop that I call dibs on at the very beginning of the season, and I am making a point to do it today. We're not waiting, we're getting it done now. I'm not even putting it off for later in the episode. It's literally where we're starting. There's a shop in particular that needs to get added out here. You guys, if you've seen last episode, you know that we have got wings now, and you can probably see that because I'm actually wearing them. And we've also got some shulker boxes as well, but we don't have a shulker farm or a shop for them yet. And I have it on really good authority that I can make a lot of profit off of that. So I really need to get that done, and I have no idea where I'm going to put it down here just yet, but that's something that I can figure out after we actually make it. So I think I'm going to just go ahead right on into the end and see if I can locate a place to actually put this thing. And I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. So just follow me on over there real quick. Alright, so I've made my way over to one of the nearest end cities of the spawn area, spawn island, or whatever. I'm not good with words, leave me alone. Okay, so anyway, I made my way over here, and this one has already been looted or whatever. That is perfectly fine as long as there's a couple of shulkers in here that I can nab from later, which there actually are. So we're good on that front. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and marked out where the farm is going to go. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. This isn't going to be a beautiful farm. This is going to be quick and efficient. If you've seen my survival series, then you will have seen this farm before. So yeah, I'm just going to hop right on into it. Alright, it is the next day later. I'm finally done building this thing and getting the shulkers put in and getting it running. And let me just tell you how big of a pain it was. Okay, so getting the farm up itself was not a problem. If you guys have seen my survival series, you will know that I have used this design before. I'm pretty familiar with it. And yeah, so I basically just kind of copied it. One thing that I forgot as I was copying it was that there were entities that needed to go inside of it. The hardest part of this entire farm was getting the shulkers put in. There were two at the entrance over here, which as you can see, I've kind of taken out the entrance, but there were two right at the front door, which I moved in, and then it didn't work. So I had to get rid of them, then had to come over here and get another one, and it still didn't work. And then I come over here and got another couple of them and accidentally killed them. And then I come back for more, and you get the idea. It it was an entire mess. But it does finally work. So let me just show you how it works real quick. And there will also be a link in the description to this design as well, so you guys kind of have an idea as to how it works, and I will just leave a link in the description to the video in which I had used it previously in my Solely Survival Season 1 episode. But yeah, so basically how it works is you bring in one shulker and it will somehow teleport in there into that chamber, and basically there's a hole down here with the snow golem, and they will just shoot projectiles around from here all the way up to here and vice versa or whatever, and somehow they're getting shot, and it's basically killing these ones that are up here, and that is basically flowing into here. They're getting into here using these mine carts that are going down the side like this. They can teleport onto scaffolding, so they'll teleport over here. They'll get into the minecart because of just the way minecart mechanics work, and the minecarts will then drop them off in here. And so in here, they well, they kind of shoot each other, and all the collectives go right here into this chest, like so. Now all the slab stuff, these are all half slabs, so they can't really spawn on the upper halves of them, but they can spawn on the bottom halves of them and on top of the scaffolding, and they can spawn on these scaffolding here, and they don't really spawn too much in here. The big thing is, as long as there is one right here, then it should be working. And you can see that it's not perfect because there are some that die in here, but they duplicate so fast that that's not an issue. Yeah, so I've already ran the Shulker farm for a little bit, and this is how much I got just from the little bit of me running it, which was probably about 30 to 45 minutes-ish while I was catching up on some other people's videos. Yeah, it's working really, really well. There's been a lot of yelling and swearing at my own computer screen, and there's been a lot of heartache. I've also died 2 times in the making of this. Oda come and collected all my stuff the first time that I died, and the second time I remembered that I had a third elytra and come out here for it. Yeah, and that was because I was up there, took my elytra off because I was using invisibility potions, and then fell down here. Stupid me. Anyway, that's it for here. I think it's time to head back to spawn, where I can start setting up the shop. Alright, I'm back in the overworld now, and I have done a little bit of work out here making the Shulker Shop. So this is Shulkin Bulk, which the name was provided by MC Oda. If you guys haven't seen his channel before, go and check him out. But yeah, this name is provided by him, mainly because I couldn't come up with a clever name on my own. Basically, I've gone ahead and I filled up this barrel back here, and it's going to be 8 diamonds, well, 8 diamonds, 8 shells for 1 diamond here. And well, it's a little bit of a reach. I might have to move that forward, and that's okay. Yeah, so I basically just made this shop kind of, well, purple themed, I guess, or well, magenta, to kind of go along with the colors of the Shulker itself. And I added in this armor stand back here that is Shelly the shopkeeper. It's basically just a wandering trader. Yeah, I'm hoping that nobody re-rolls this because I don't want to have to buy more name tags to put on there. And I felt like it needed a little bit of greenery, so I added in these little potted plants with the azalea leaves to kind of add in a little bit of greenery while keeping the little bit of purple theme going with it. As I was rummaging through all the decorative items that I have, I came across this micro block, the jukebox, which incidentally kind of looks a lot like a tip jar. So Shelly back here does take tips, and yeah, so essentially we're just back here selling the Shulker boxes right across the street from Millie Mill. Now, so I don't know that I've talked very much about Millie Mill in the past, so I'm just going to briefly go over it now. And a while back, Millie made this post office here, where everybody is basically using vegetable-themed names. I am Lettuce Lane 0. That's basically all I got. I didn't really know what else to use that's, well, got an L name to it. And yeah, there's a lot of funny names here, but I also went ahead and put in some Shulker shells, courtesy of Shulkin Bulk, just to, you know, kind of advertise the shop a little bit, and I'm quite happy with it. Yes, so now that we are done with that, it is on to the next portion of today's video, which leads me right on back over to Impala's Log Island. So if you recall in last episode, he very strangely rode up to me on the back of a pig and started chatting with me a little bit about what he wanted here. And well, to sum it up, basically all the drops that are being produced here and here, they will be turned into bone meal, except for the fungus, which the fungus you can use to grow the trees, which is primarily what he's using this farm for anyway. So this farm, obviously, as just mentioned, is a tree farm, and these nether trees, they produce these wart blocks like this, depending on which tree you grow, and those can actually be composted as well. So what he's wanting is for those to be composted and sent up this water tube here. And basically, as he is standing here on top of this carpet, he should be picking up the bone meal, and what he doesn't pick up will go to the chest here, which can also be moved should I need to. And so for the tree farm, it's basically the same thing. Those blocks that drop from the trees, they will fall down here into a water tube that gets composted. And when they get composted, they will then get dispensed to him up here or into these chests. So this way he can just go fully AFK and just hammer away at growing trees and everything like that. So basically what I have in mind is making a bit of an underground system to do all the composting and everything and keep it hidden. It also doubles as a way for me to not get any of the fancy redstone stuff blown up, because the TNT up there, it drops all the way down to just a little bit above this obsidian block and will blow up. And well, I would rather that not be a problem. There's also another method where we could just bone meal all the stuff here. There are some upgrades that can be added to it, but I also fear that those will get blown up by the TNT as well if I hook it up the way that I want it to. He wants it to be fully automatic. We don't want to take any of those wart blocks and have to put it in ourselves to make the bone meal. And to make that happen, we just simply want to have the bone meal just given to us as we're doing it. And so that's kind of the goal. So I've already placed down this shulker box with all of the redstone stuff. This is a lot of junk and a lot more stuff that I probably don't need. And then, well, it's time to go ahead and get started on this, and I will just kind of update you as I go. Alright, I know I said I was going to update you as I go, and, well, that ended up not happening. I kind of got a little carried away, and I've got all of the work done already. But Impala happens to be online at the moment, so I'm just going to kind of call him over here, and I'll just walk him through it while I walk you guys through it as well.
Lane, we're going to act like we weren't just talking now, and I just walked in here.
Yep.
I'm excited to see how this works. I'm told that you have completed redstone operations here.
I have, and I must say that it's been a massive pain. There was some headaches involved, but it's done.
Well, you want to give me the tour of my island, I guess? Lane's redstone on Log Island?
Sure. So I'm going to start with probably the easiest part of it, which, crazy enough, I thought was going to be the hardest part of it. So, as you asked for the leaves and stuff from the trees to be composted here, all of that actually is being composted now. So if you turn it on and you run it, you'll see that it composts down there, and you will get fed the bone meal up here. I ran it, I tested it, and it does work. There is one little flaw to it, though. If you follow me over here, I made a little, little secret doorway down here.
Nice.
So when you come down here, you'll notice that it is a basic item sorter setup for the composters. And now I will admit that I have never actually done anything with composters and auto sorters, so I don't really know if this is efficient or not in terms of that. But every now and again when you run the farm, so when you're up here and you're looking at the comparators, that will sometimes collect some of the drops and will just hold it there. So every now and again, if you notice that you're not getting very much bone meal, it might be wise to come down here and clear some of that up.
Okay, so to get to the second layer of the hoppers?
Yeah, second layer of the hoppers.
How do I get to the second layer then?
You'll just look. You should just be able to look at it through the compost. Well, not the composter, the comparator. I keep saying the wrong word.
Oh, yeah, you could get it right there. Oh.
Yeah.
There you go, right at this level. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every now and again, they'll get caught in there, but it's not enough that it should be an issue realistically.
Yep.
But just keep your eye on that. Other than that, this works just as intended. You don't have free cam, so I can't show you exactly how I tunneled it all around. But basically, there is underneath the center there's a tunnel that leads back this direction. That's the hoppers and the composters and everything. And it basically composts it and just shoots it all up here through an auto dropper. And I think I left some of my junk in here, but that's
It's all
yeah. But but yeah, so the bone meal will get shot up the tube, and you'll be able to pick that up as you can with every other item. And the other items, there's a water stream that pushes them the opposite direction, just trying to give it enough room to kind of collect everything. So it goes all the way around here and then runs back up to that tube. It's basic. It's pretty basic. There's nothing to it.
Dude, that is awesome. This is awesome. It just like completely like
It sounds
decked
complicated,
out
but it's really simple. Really.
That's a lot of work. Well,
Oh yeah.
this is incredible. I'm excited to get using this and just ramping up netherlog production.
Yeah, of course. And if there's any issues with it, just let me know. Repairs are free of charge.
You might not want to do that.
Oh well, just don't go breaking my redstone.
Yeah, no, true that. Yeah, there's what is it? 32 hoppers missing. Wonder how that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Including
You know how
on
many
the
hoppers
warranty.
went into this? It's unreal, man.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I'm looking at some right over here too.
Yeah. So I actually forgot to make a entrance over here, but you can put that anywhere or whatever you decide to do.
Yep.
So over here.
Sure.
So essentially, you had like your fungus and stuff being grown with the pistons and everything. And while that one works quicker, it does not really leave room for me to make the dropper setup like I wanted to, or the dispenser setup with the water to push it all down or everything. And I really felt like the minecart underneath it just wouldn't keep up. So that's why I made it this way. This way it will kind of process it just a little bit slower, but it does work. So if you flick the lever here, you'll see how it works.
So excited.
Yeah. So you'll hear it starts going off, the water drops, and then it bone meals, the water pushes it down into the little water tunnel, and it feeds it into this over here. So you can see the drops automatically get composted. All of the fungus gets picked up in this chest here.
Oh my gosh, this is so great. And it could just run in the background, and it doesn't need to go fast, but it could be passive. So
Exactly.
For instance,
So
while I have this warped fungus, I could go to this farm, run it, and then come back here.
Exactly.
Oh, that's incredible.
That was kind of the thought process behind it. So this way you didn't have to stand here collecting; it just does it automatically. The
Is
rest
this
of these hoppers,
self-sufficient?
yes, the rest of these hoppers are feeding downwards into the dispenser that is down below there. Actually, I've been meaning to double check that dispenser, so let's just let that do its thing. And right here in the center of it is where you will find the dispenser with all the bone meal. This has got more bone meal in it than I started it with.
Ooh.
So this does prove that this is working.
You need to make a tutorial on this farm, man.
I might. This is,
You should.
believe it or not, this is a Lane original.
Look at that, people. Lane original here at Log Island. I feel so honored here. No, this is a great design because everything seems a little overly complicated, and I don't think nobody uses those nether shrubs. Well, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Then we get the same thing on
Yep,
the other
same
side
same
here
thing
too.
duplicated over here. I literally copied the exact same thing. I just flipped it over there.
Okay, I kind of want to try out everything right now.
Yeah, of course,
So I might just ruin your frame right here. I'm sorry. I
Nope,
know
my
I'm
frames are
ruining
good.
mine. So I'm going to take this warped fungus
Yep.
and get this going here. And I don't have any bone meal I should probably snag some bone meal somewhere. Thank you. Yep, no, that's something I did not account for, is that I probably need some to get started with. But okay, lever up.
And then you might have to give it a second for it to start doing the composting, but you'll see that it starts working.
Oh, and the bone meal's coming back now. Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Yep. I'm really
my
proud of
gosh.
that. It's working really well.
Dude, this is outstanding. So I'm just... See, my big thing was I'd run out of bone meal so quick.
But with all that,
That was
the wort blocks, that should change.
Yep. Exactly. So I'm running out a lot less quicker, and I'm sure there's about to be a surplus of bone meal hitting me. But
With
it's
how
starting
much
to
is going, then yeah,
its
it
way back
should.
up. Yep. Oh my gosh, Lane, this is
Yeah.
just absolutely awesome. How much work went into this, if you mind me asking? Or
So
if you don't
for
mind me
this
asking.
part of the system that you're running right now, this actually was really simple. This was not that bad.
Okay.
The system over there, that was an absolute pain. I'm not gonna lie about that. And if you would like, I can actually give you a tour of what's actually going on underneath those farms over there.
I'm at 51 after all of that. 50, or still 53. And so it's still creeping its way back up. So
Yeah,
it started where it was down, like to 36, and it worked its way back up. So
exactly.
I basically only need to refill the fungus, which is exactly what I wanted.
And you can
You get
see
some
here,
fungus.
there's a lot of fungus in here. This, actually, when you started running it today, I think there was like 10 in there, or something like that.
Yep.
And then over here, there should be plenty.
Yep, exactly. And that was down to 0. Now it's at 38.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to put in the ones that I grew up. So still a surplus here. Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
And then down here, if I can get down here, I lit it up a little bit to try to mob proof it. And so you can see what I've basically hooked up is we've got a couple of hopper clocks over here. So this one on this side, this one has the dispenser with all the bone meal in it. Basically, this is timed specifically for just making sure the bone meal is a little bit faster than the water, so it will bone meal before the water gets retracted or whatever. And then this side, the hoppers are set to be just a little bit slower, obviously, than the water. And it's just 2 hopper clocks running. Again, I don't know how efficient this actually is compared to what some other people could come up with, but for me to come up with this off the top of my head, I think I'm pretty happy with it.
Lane, this is just so impressive, man.
Yep.
Good
I
stuff.
recommend making a little entryway down here to this at some point.
Yep. That's the next plan. I'm gonna create a, industrial kind of box around this whole area, right? So
Yeah,
that's the next big thing. So I'm super stoked for it. In the meantime, look at all the stuff that we got here. That's yours, by the way. You could have it.
Oh, you didn't
Little
have to do
tip.
that.
It took 2 seconds for me to get. Well, dude, this is awesome. I have already paid you, by the way, in your PO box back
Okay,
at spawn.
sweet.
So 4 diamond blocks there for you.
Sweet.
Yeah,
And
and
don't
then
forget that there's a little gift courtesy of Shulken Bulk over there in your
oh,
in
sheesh,
your
I need to go
mailbox.
check that out. No, thank you for that. No, I definitely need to go check that out because I have 0 shulkers right now. It's
Oh,
just like straight up.
well, there you go. And the shop is, conveniently located right across from Millie's.
Oh,
I've already
there you
marked down the
go.
price since I put up the shop.
What is it at now?
16 shells for a diamond.
I need to go.
Yes. And be sure to leave a
Bye.
review at the Redstone shop.
Oh, 100% will do. Yeah, and definitely if any CraftWorks members are watching right now, Lane was very diligent in communicating here and helping out and heard my concerns. I don't know, like heard my suggestions and worked with it. It was very professional. 10 out of 10 stars, 5 out of 5 stars, 100%. You did great.
Oh, thank
So,
you. You're too kind.
yep. Thank you. No, thank you, man. This was a ton of effort in this. So, yeah, if the log father could do anything for you here, I know I paid you the 4 diamonds. If you ever need help with logs or something, like especially with the nether stuff, let me know.
Sweet.
I'm happy to help.
Sweet. I may
because
be
you
in
made it a
touch
whole
for
lot
the
easier to-
Nether hub with some of these things.
Yeah, just let me know, man. But yeah, thanks a lot, and maybe some more future redstone projects with you here.
Yeah.
Lucky Lane, how do you do?
I'm living. I'm living.
I have some valuable information for you, sir. I need to make you aware of it.
Okay, please do.
I know who's in the resistance.
Well, we're the resistance.
I know who's in the pumpkin army.
Yeah, there we go. Who's in the army?
Well, Millie told me that she was in it, and also I believe Zinc and E are her counterparts. She said that they all found something, which leads me to believe they're all guilty of placing pumpkins across the server.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Yeah. She told me that she talked to you too. Were you kind
Yeah.
of hiding that from me? What's
Well,
going
well,
on
that
there?
that that's a recent development. I was actually going to bring that up here too. So,
Okay, got it.
yeah.
And did she also tell you not to destroy the pumpkins around spawn?
Yeah, she did, and she told me I was freaking crazy. And then E just tried to completely cover my boat in pumpkins, and I also told her that she was crazy.
Yeah, they're saying it's protect us from some ancient Gordian or something. It's some nonsense. I think it's a scared, what is it? A
A scare
scare
tactic.
tactic? Yeah, to control the populace here. Little do they know, we have no form of government. Therefore, I was thinking we carry out a citizen's arrest,
Okay. Yeah, I think
take
that needs
them
to be
down.
done.
Perfect. Are they all? I think they're all in line right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. Well, we better go saddle up and go get them then, huh?
Well, I guess I should get suited up.
Yeah, that first.
Are we taking our transportation?
Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, okay. I need a carrot on a stick.
The
Oh,
weather is wonderful here.
yeah.
Okay, hold up. Okay, so
I found him.
It's crazy. This is just the worst. This is not.
You guys are under arrest.
You have doomed us.
You
This is a
understand
citizen's
what you guys
arrest.
have done?
I'm
What
too
do you
young
mean
to die.
citizen's arrest?
You no.
You guys are guilty
No.
of planting pumpkins all over the server. We're turning you into Oda.
That's a crime?
Yes.
We're trying to
Right.
save
Yes.
the server. This is crazy. We've been warning you guys for weeks of what happens without the pumpkins. You've taken them all away. Look at the weather. You still don't think anything's going on?
Lane, I thought you said you would talk to them.
Yeah, I chatted, and this is what we decided.
This is what you decided?
Yes.
This!
Yes.
This. You want
Citizens arrest of
everlasting
3
rain
innocent
and
people.
darkness and death and doom and gloom and
This is the worst idea you've had.
Yeah, I'm not, guys. I'm not taking this lane
No.
down, guys. This is not happening. Guys, quick, run!
Ah!
We'll
You
catch
guys
up.
get back here.
no.
Don't you
No.
worry.
No,
You can't get us.
Guys, this way.
This way.
I put it into its fifth gear.
Fifth.
They're not very fast. This resistance.
We're gonna get you.
What the heck?
What is that?
Lane, Lane, we
What is
messed
this?
up.
This is your doing.
messed
You
up.
took all the
This
pumpkins
is-
down.
Oh no.
This is not good.
Should we be getting closer?
I mean, we have to do something about it, right? I mean, we can't just let him destroy us like he destroyed the whole town.
I'm not worried about you guys. I'm worried about my boat.
Told you.
I mean, it was your fault to begin with, so.
True.
All right, guys, I'm here.
Maybe.
You can't.
I'm
you
here to
can't
help.
take us- You won't take us
Impala.
alive.
I don't know
Hey
what else to
everyone,
do.
everyone!
Here comes
Oh,
up
oh,
the-
No, no.
Hey everyone!
Oda.
I'm
Oda.
glad you're here. I finally cracked the case. The pumpkin invasion, it's not an invasion of pumpkins, and it's not even vandalism or chaos. It's just
Oda.
there's an ancient Gordian.
Oda?
It's right behind me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Guys.
Okay.
I think the only way to tackle this, I think we just got to go on full on. Like, let's just go for it. Let's just attack.
Aim for the legs.
Charge!
Shit.
Go for the ankles.
I got it. Aim for the pumpkins.
Oh my gosh. Okay, arrows do nothing. Arrows do nothing. Arrows do nothing. I'm going with it.
I'm taking damage.
Go,
I'm
go, go,
taking
go, go.
dam-
Aim
Coming
for the
in.
fangs.
Its minions are after us. Its minions are after us.
We have.
Ah, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Oh, wow.
Woo! Okay. Is he gone? Is he
Oh my
gone?
gosh, I think.
I think
think
it's
he's
I
gone.
gone.
think so.
Oh, his
Get
minions
out
are
of
still
here.
here. His
Oh,
minions
come
are
on,
still
dude.
Still
here.
here.
Ooh, a seashell.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
He was naughtyless.
Why? Why? Why?
You know what? I feel better.
Yeah, I feel like there's calm.
Why are my eyes like this?
Why are your eyes like that?
I've been asking that for weeks now.
I feel like. What were we doing?
Yeah. I don't know.
All this stuff, like, what? Wait.
Why is this
Sure.
blocked off?
I
Yeah.
mean, huh?
Oh, come on, guys. You can't just ignore it. There was a giant pumpkin monster that was just right there.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah,
it's
the
gone
pumpkin
now.
monster.
Yeah.
But I feel.
Good.
It feels like pumpkins have less of an impact on the server now.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
feel like we need pumpkins anymore.
Yeah,
to-
I feel like there's no more need for pumpkins on the server.
Good. These guys are finally sane.
Chaos is okay though.
Yeah, chaos.
Well, yeah, it's CraftWorks. We're gonna have chaos no matter what. It's just no
Good
more
job,
chaos
all.
with pumpkins. Woo!
Well done, we killed it.
Yay!
Yay!